What's up, everybody? What is up? It's Sega Man back with another check-in video. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. What's up, guys? What's up? Checking in with the family, making sure everything is cool. How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing today? Well. As you can see, we're going to talk about stuff that's been happening lately out here in the gaming streets. Actually, things have been very funny. It's been some funny things happening, man. I've been having enjoying it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be long today. What's up, Adidas 20? Hey, man, thanks for the friend request, brother. Really appreciate you, man. I want to give a big shout out to Adidas 20. He sent me some screenshot pictures of his Sega Genesis collection. He has the OG Sega CD amongst the OG first Genesis with the 16-bit on it, and on top of it, he has a 32X. I have all those peripherals that my brother Adidas 20 has. So big shout out to our brother, our Xbox brother, Adidas 020, man. Thank you for coming and joining the live stream, brother. Well, we got to get into it, man. Let's talk a little bit about what's going on with us. You know, we have an event coming up here soon. I hope everybody's hyped for it. I'm hyped for it. Outer Worlds 2, a lot of people are hyped for that. Amongst other things, I think we're going to have some surprises, you know, during the show, which is going to be great. We just had more games, guys, drop in to Game Pass. But I want to let you guys know something before I start. You notice I don't have my banner up, don't you? And you guys always say, Sega Man, why do you keep changing the name of your podcast? Man, you're driving me crazy with the way you change the name of the podcast. Stop changing the name of the podcast, Sega Man. You're driving us nuts. What is it? Is it Xbox Alpha Podcast? Is it the Xbox Power Podcast? Is it the Xbox Outlaws? What is it going to be, Sega Man? What is it going to be? Well, guys, I changed it one more time. I know you guys are like, man, shaking your head. Sega Man, you're nuts. So I got this idea from my brother Sega Forever. I want to give a big shout out to my brother Sega Forever with the Wrecking Crew podcast with Dea. He had on there Dea 4568, the first lady of Xbox. And I'm sorry, Dea, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry that you can't catch me. I do these little podcasts at certain times, but I will let you know when I'm doing a regular podcast with Tuck and Hebot and everybody else, not the check-in podcast, it's checking in with the Xbox fam. But big shout out to brother Sega Forever. He rocked the Don King of Xbox. My brother Unlimited Productions, Others Inc. That's our crew. So big shout out to all of them. Tuck Master, you know, big shout out to all of them. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to 100 and the crew over there. But I did change the name, and this is the last time. I'm not going to change it anymore at all. I promise. This is it. I got this idea from my brother Sega Forever. Big shout out to him. So what I am calling it now, and going to leave it at that, is let me put it up for you guys. All right, we're going to put it up right now, then we're going to get into the show. We're going to get into the show here because we're not going to be here too long. It's called XFP, what's that mean? The FXP podcast, which is let me show it. It's called Xbox Forever Podcast because I'm Xbox Forever. All right, I'm Xbox Forever. Brother Sega Forever. Sega Forever, that's his name because it's Sega Forever. We are diehard Sega fans. Yes, I am Sega Man, okay? But in this gen, since we have all moved on, because Xbox, let me explain to you guys a little something. Let me break something down to you. The first Xbox actually is the Dreamcast 2. That's what that is. It's actually the Dreamcast 2. Okay? In our eyes, the original OG Papa Xbox is the Dreamcast 2. If you notice, back in the day, they bought out great games for the original Xbox, okay? One of them, I'm going to just show you, and I'm going to turn my camera back off. And it's actually back in pad. It's called Gun Valkyrie, okay? So let me put the camera on real quick. If you guys see that, it's called Gun Valkyrie. This is one of the original games that came on the original OG Xbox. Okay, so it's kind of like the Dreamcast too. You know what I mean? It was a game that came over there because they actually helped Dreamcast become what it is. Like putting their Dreamcast was actually the original first online gaming system, I believe. I think the PlayStation 2 did something with it, because I could be wrong. Maybe it was PlayStation 2, I think. Or it might be Sega Saturn, because I remember the Sega Saturn somehow went online, because I have the Sega Saturn, because I have the Sega Net CD. But maybe it was Sega Saturn. I'm not sure, guys. But they help with putting Microsoft where it can run online, where you can play, NFL 2K, all those great games like that, right? So for now on, I'm calling my podcast, it's not going to change. It's Xbox Forever, because I am Xbox Forever. I bleed green. I bleed green in and out. So does all my crew. You know what I mean? We bleed green. It's Xbox Forever over here. Because we're eating good over here. You know what I mean? That's how it is. So that's the name of my podcast. That's the name of my podcast. I'm not changing anymore. It is Xbox Forever Podcast. It is XFP for life. So I'm glad that you can come and join me, Adidas. I'm glad everybody's coming here. So let's get into the nitty gritty, man. Your boy, Porter Roach. All right. Porter Roach, he got the Josh Wash. I'm pretty sure you guys are all familiar about that. I'm pretty sure you guys have watched the video. I mean, his live stream he did. I'm going to tell you something. He got washed pretty bad. That dude, shouts out to Josh. Let's give a big shout out to Josh, man. Josh washed Porter Rock. He did. See, and Porter Rock, instead of always worrying about and having Xbox in your mouth 24/7, you should be playing your games on your PS5 that can't do a little bit more. Okay? Instead of worrying about Xbox all the time and putting Xbox in your mouth, dude. I'm not going to be real gritty with him, but he looked like a fool. He really did. There's people that look. Gamester did a video on it. That was funny. Go watch Gamester. Gamester's a cool dude. Check out Gamester, man. He clowned him big time. He got washed, all right? He got the Josh Wash. You know what I mean? He caught the vapors. That old song by oh man, my man. I can't think of his name right now. But he got the vapors. He got the Josh Wash, man. You know what I mean? He got it, brother. What's up, Unlimited Production? What's up, my brother? Haven't seen Porter Rock fraud. What does? Hi. I know, man. What's up, brother? He got what I'm talking about. Okay. What it means, brother? Unlimited. I'm gonna put Unlimited up here in Adidas. Adidas says good morning. Adidas 020, my brother. Unlimited. What it means is he got washed. Like he got, and they had a debate. Okay, they kind of had a debate, and he was just kicking his ass on his. I guess it was his live stream. I watched it on Gamester, on it when he was saying stuff like the. I think they were talking basically about like he tried to say that that PlayStation doesn't need certain things like online and different things like that, and he got washed by Josh. Like Josh kept like just getting at him. If you watch the Gamester's video, or I don't know if it's still on Porter Rock's video, but I know the brother Gamester was showing it, and I watched like there's 2 videos of it of him talking to this Josh dude, and they were comparing things together. And you should have seen Porter Rock's face, brother. He kept looking in the camera like he needed a fix for some crack. Like his eyes were rolling all on the back of his head. You know what I mean? He kept looking all up and down and all around like he was freaking out. He was actually freaking out on her because the dude was washing him big time. He got washed. He did. He got washed, man. He got put, let's say he got put on blast big time. And he just looked like a fool on there, brother Unlimited. I made up the name Josh Wash. He got washed by Josh. You know what I mean? He washed him, bro. He was bringing up all kind of talking points that was just obliterating Porter Rock, brother. Honestly, it was just obliterating him. And he is a fraud. Porter Rock is a fraud. See, this is what I'm trying to say. And Unlimited has said it. A lot of us said it. Brother Hebot, Sega Forever, and E-Rock, all of us, and Zinc. Instead of always being out here on live on the internet, play your games. Go play your games, man. Seriously. Because you got washed by this dude. It was funny. I was cracking up. Because he kept catching him and all kind of things, man. He kept, Brother Unlimited, he kept catching him. And all kind of things, they were topics that they were talking about on his show, bro. He made him look like a fool, I'm telling you. Porter Rock, bro, you know what? It's over. You can try to keep this negative stereotype about Xbox going on and on and on and on all you want. All you clowns like that. What's that guy's name? That X Vault guy. That clown, that troll, that Ajax looking troll. Like the Ajax guy, that X Vault or whatever. That guy's an idiot also. Don't subscribe to Porter Rock. Don't subscribe to X Vault, the idiot. He don't know what he's talking about when it comes to Xbox. These guys are fools, brother. And he just got washed, man. It was funny. It was so funny, man. The way that he was getting on him, man, and putting him on blast, Brother Unlimited Production. You know what I mean? He just looked like a straight up clown out here. Him and his brother both. Him and Bottomus Arc, Bottom or whatever, Bottomus Dark, whatever. You know what I mean? They're both clowns, man. They're both clowns out here. These are guys that come out, like Porter Rock actually come out. They always come out and say how, it does this better, it does that better. You don't even have any true games that are coming out on that system right now. You're playing Xbox games on there. And this guy was trying to make a point about that too, Brother Unlimited. These guys are one-dimensional, brother. They're like they have some kind of like I don't know, schizophrenia, dementia, brother. You name it, they got it. These PlayStation pony bots out here, they got it, man. You know what I mean? We're eating good over here. You got all these guys out here making all these videos. Like trying to down Xbox, just keep trying to down Xbox, but they never talk about how great our games are doing over there that are from Xbox. Is there any of their games right now that are doing good, Brother Unlimited or Brother Adidas 20-0? Is there any of their games that are actually doing very well over there? There is none. There is none. It's Xbox games that are doing well over there. You got people also out here. We're going to talk more about Porter Rock, but you got people out here also saying that the new Doom sucked. Doom Dark Ages was garbage and it sucked and the old ones were better. I'm going to tell you something right now. You're talking to a man that beat the game, okay? Doom Dark Ages does not suck. You got idiots like X Vault and all these dummies out here saying that it sucked, that it wasn't that great. It was a phenomenal game. And I'm not saying it because I'm an Xbox guy. I played and beat the game. Until you can play and beat the game, then shut up. It was a phenomenal game, okay? It was not, the other Dooms were great games, okay? But this is a different type of a Doom game, okay? It's a different type of a Doom, all right? And for what it was a great game. It didn't suck. It was an awesome game, all right? I beat it. And to me, in my opinion, it was an awesome game. It did not suck, all right? They like to come out and say that our games suck all the time, right? When they're over there happy playing Forza Horizon 5 that is just destroying everything that they got on their system, right? Indiana Jones, and you're going to play a 5-year-old. What is it? How old is that? How old is the old Gears? That's old. You're going to be playing the old Gears. And you're happy about that, and you're saying Xbox is dead because you're getting the first Gears of War. You know what I mean? We're getting the enhancements for free, though, and stuff. But you're getting an old game. And you're happy about that. And now Xbox is dead because you're getting an old game of ours that we don't even play it anymore. We beat the heck out of it. I played the heck out of the old Gears of War. Then I played the Gears of War Ultimate. You know what I mean? So you're not getting, you're reaching. You guys are reaching at this point. You're playing our old games. All right, you're playing our sloppy seconds. You got sloppy seconds over there. We're eating good over here, okay? But you got sloppy seconds over there, okay? Because you don't have nothing to play right now. You have nothing to play, nothing. You got Xbox games that are keeping you alive. That keeps you talking, that keeps you making videos, that keeps you making you guys make podcasts out of our games. That's how pathetic you pony bots and trolls are. You got to make a podcast out of the games that are Xbox games that are on a PlayStation-centric system. That's terrible. Microsoft, yet again, saving you, throwing you a life preserver. Right, Porter Roach? Throwing you a lifesaver to keep you above water. You know, you're out there saying that the PlayStation 5 Pro is better than a PC. Really? You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind when you say that. And I'm going to tell you one thing, and I'm going to say it right here. Okay? There's people that, and Digital Foundry also put you guys on blast and you got mad about it. They said the better version of Doom, Dark Ages, is on the Series X. It's better than the PlayStation 5. It's better than the PlayStation 5, and I believe the Pro too. So don't come out here and say that the PlayStation Pro is dominating the Series X. In my eyes, in my opinion, I don't think it is. I honestly don't think it's dominating the Series X. Definitely not dominating the Series X in games, now is it? You got our games over there. So it's not dominating in that with Ultimate Game Pass, now is it? Now they're trying to make another deal about that. You know, they're trying to make another mockery, brother Unlimited, about the Ultimate Game Pass. They're starting to say more stuff about that. Like they're trying to regurgitate old stuff, saying that it's not helping the developers, that Ultimate Game Pass is bad, that Ultimate Game Pass should not be. See, this is the thing. Anything that's real negative, very negative, that they talk about is winning. The Series X they talk about. The Series X they talk about. Xbox. The Series X is winning. Ultimate Game Pass, brother Unlimited and Adidas, they talk about. You know, oh, it sucked. Oh, it's the low budget welfare pass and this and that. It's winning. Anytime that they can keep talking negative about anything that Xbox does, that means that's the console that's winning. We're winning in the gaming software war. We are the winners of that. Let me just tell you right now, there is 2 new games that just dropped fresh in there, I believe last night. All right, there's 2 new games that dropped in there. I think it's called Crypt Custodian, right? And I think there's another one called Symphony something. Symphony Fiona or something like that. That's 2 more games that just dropped in there. You got the Division 2 that dropped in there. There's a lot of games that have dropped in there. Spray Paint Simulator. Metaphor. 2 at. That's a game that Brother Sega Forever is playing. I actually tried out. It's a nice little cute little game where you have to help a kid with special needs get through his day. I like games like that. I don't just like Doom and Gears. I like all kind of games. And all those games I just named you guys, I tried already. I tried Paint Simulator. I tried Crypt Custodian this morning. I didn't try I didn't try Metaphor. I tried 2 at. I have Division. I have the Division game. You know what I mean? I've tried the game. But the thing is, what I'm saying that to you, that's that's actually 5 games that have dropped in Ultimate Game Pass. You know what I mean? See, here's the thing, and I want the Xbox family to listen. And I know you hear me. I know you hear me, Porter Roach, or somebody's gone back and telling you. You know, my guy, hang it up. Go into retirement, because that dude that you had on there, Josh Wash, because he washed you, okay? Josh washed you, bro. On your own platform. Hang it up, man. It's time to retire, brother. Okay? Because you're out here looking spooky right now. You should see. Go look, hey, Unlimited. Go look at the video. He's looking spooky on camera, bro. His eyes are big, like he needs a hit of crack, brother. Seriously. You'll see what I'm talking about. He's looking around like his eyes are bulging out of his head because this guy was getting him. This guy was washing him good. He got washed by Josh, man. This dude, Josh, older brother. It would seem like an older gamer. He sounded like a very older gamer, like around me or Hebot's age. You know what I mean? Like older dude. What's up, Big B Money in his house? What's up, brother? We got Big B Money in the house. True Xbox. What's up, man? True Xbox Gamer. Bleeds Green. What's up, good brother? You know, I changed the name again, Unlimited. I'm not going to change it no more, man. I'm done, Unlimited. It's Xbox Forever Podcast, man. It's Xbox Forever Podcast, brother. I'm not going to change it no more. I am done. I've changed it 50 times. People are saying, Sega, man, come on, man. Stop doing that. So I'm done. It's Xbox Forever Podcast, you know. It's the XFP podcast. FXP. Xbox Forever Podcast, bro. Because I'm Xbox for life. Xbox forever, man. Xbox forever. I am a Sega man in my heart. I bleed green. You know, you guys know I collect Sega. It's my favorite all-time system to collect for. But you know, after Xbox came out, man, I've been bleeding green since then. I've never turned my coat. I've never turned my coat. I never put on that blue coat. I have never put on that blue coat. I've always stayed with the green coat and that green shield, brother. I am Xbox in and out. I bleed green. Now, I might collect PlayStation peripherals, systems, because I'm a collector, because there's certain games I like on the system. But when it comes down to it, the main console I play on is Xbox. I bleed green. Xbox forever for me, brother. Xbox forever, bro. Straight up. But it's good to see you, Big Money B. It's good to see you, Big B Money. But yeah, your man got washed, man. Porter Roach got washed. Porter Roach, whatever you want to call him. He got washed, man. You know? But like I said, a lot of these guys, a lot of these cats, they need to stop. You know, Brother Unlimited, they need to stop doing videos. They look dumber and dumber every day. I've been playing games. I'm not out here making videos every day. Right, guys? You know that. Does Sega Man make videos every day? Do I? Do I do podcasts every other day or every day? No, I'm playing my games. I'm a gamer. And I'm a father first. I got business to take care of. I got my family. You know, my family comes first. That's why you don't see me out here doing a lot of podcasts and videos, because my family comes first. Now, I mean, I can't sit and do videos all day. I got a lot of responsibilities and things to do. When I can do a podcast, I will, man. I can't even pick a day anymore. You know what I mean? Because my family comes first, brother. When I do the podcast, I'll get Daya, Sega Forever, if he can do it. He bought Brother Unlimited, definitely my brother E-Rock, the Don King, Zinc, if he can come on, and our first lady of Xbox, Daya. I mean, we'll do a full length podcast. You know, I've been trying to catch Daya, you know, but it's our schedules are different. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get the first lady of Xbox on again, because I really want to hear her opinion about a lot of things that are going on out here. Yeah, out here in the gaming streets, man. She's such a great welcome to be in the Xbox family with us, man. Daya is just great. She knows what she's talking about. She's a PC gamer and an Xbox gamer, so she gives you both sides of the coin when it comes to PC gaming and when it comes to console gaming. You know what I mean? So then let's talk about something else real quick. Then you got guys out here saying that the Switch 2 is a console. It's not a console, man. It's a handheld. It's a handheld system that you can it's not a console. Okay? Technically, it's not a console. I know you can dock it, but basically, like from the Game Boy to the Switch 2, they're not consoles, man. They're not consoles. And you got people out here arguing and fighting about this. And then you got people out here saying that it's going to be better. It's going to destroy everything. The Switch 2 is not going to destroy anything. Okay? I'm sorry, man. You can keep making your videos about that, saying that it's going to destroy everything and it's going to put everything to shame. No, it's not, man. No, it's not. It's going to do well. I'm not saying it's going to do bad. But there's a lot of people out here that I'm here saying around where I live at that they're not buying a Switch 2. I'm just being honest. There's these two girls that work at the video game store that I go to, guys. This is just to give you an example. One, I could tell you their names because you don't know. One's name is Sarah, and I think the other one's name is Jennifer. They're both big time Nintendo fans. Huge Nintendo fans, both of them. Okay, these girls. They look like anime girls. They're pretty cool. You're young. They're pretty cool. They're pretty hip. You know, the anime look, whatever. You know, the big boots and the blue hair and all that. I mean, they're pretty cool. But they're diehard Switch fans. Diehard. Okay, and they told me that they are not buying a Switch 2. And these are diehards. Diehards, collectors of the Switch. And they said they're not buying that. They said that price is ridiculous. And they said it's even more ridiculous with the Mario Kart that they're going to put in it and then up in the price. Look, Mario Kart is nothing but a fresh coat of paint. Once you play one Mario Kart, you played them all. Okay, so these guys out here with these YouTube channels trying to say that it's innovative and they're more innovative than Xbox. No, they're not. Nintendo is not more innovative than Xbox. They're not. Xbox has more innovation, more creativity in their games than Nintendo does. And I know you guys, and some of you Nintendo fans are going to probably, your heads are going to probably fall off your shoulders and roll down the road. It's true. Look at all the indie games that come inside the Game Pass or come on the store. We got the Xbox ID, Indie ID. There's all kind of different games that come out every single time that are different. Okay? That have different ways of making games and different ways of playing the games. Okay? Xbox has more variety than PlayStation and Nintendo combined. Okay, and that's not me being a fanboy. You guys know it. You play Zelda. You play Kirby. You play Mario. Okay? You play Star Fox. You play Metroid. Okay? You play games like that, right? Mario Kart. Okay? Tell me what else innovative that they had come out besides those games. What other great game did they come out from Nintendo that was new and inventive game that people are playing right now? What is it? It ain't Pokemon. That's been out. So what does Nintendo have right now that's new? Like South of Midnight. Okay, South of Midnight is new, a different type of game. You know what I mean? It's new and fresh, and it's a different type of game. What does the Nintendo Switch or Nintendo have that you can compare to South of Midnight to with Nintendo game? What do they have? What do they have? Nothing. And I'm not hating on Nintendo. I have a Nintendo Switch. I'm a collector. I have a Nintendo Switch, okay? But they're not as inventive as Xbox. They're not. PlayStation isn't either. PlayStation copies everything that Nintendo and Xbox does anyhow. That's all they do is copy. That's all they do. But you never hear those guys talking about how they copy everything. They're trying to say, oh, they do well with just single-player games, that they don't need online games. Are you kidding? Porter Roach? Are you kidding? They got the Josh Wash? Are you kidding, Porter Roach? Seriously? Seriously, bro? They don't need online, huh? The only way that you're going to survive, Sony, honestly, is with online gaming. It's the only way you're going to survive, man. We got Ren. We got Ren on here. Let's show Ren real quick. Let's show all the brothers. We got Big B Money. We got Unlimited Productions in the house. Ren in the house. South of Midnight is my go-to so far. I've played all the Xbox games this year. Just gotta beat Doom and Oblivion. That's what I need to talk about. Ren, thanks for coming, good brother, and thank you for being part of the podcast, man. Another brother that bleeds green on here. Thank you for coming, my man. Yeah, game of the year. I'm with you too on that, Ren. I'm with you too on that, brother. Straight up. Thanks for coming, bro. Keep coming back. And thanks for joining us, and thanks for being part of the chat, brother. I appreciate you. Appreciate you a lot on that, bro. Thank you so much. But he's right. He's right about that. He's right about that. These are great games. And I want you guys to what I want you guys to do, when you see these guys making these videos like Dreamcast Live, X-Vault ball-headed troll gaming, Baldy Locks, when you see these guys come out, okay, and make these asinine, dumb videos saying that Xbox is dead and Doom sucks and Doom is garbage, South of Midnight is trash, and all this. But you know what? They're not saying that. Are they saying that Forza Horizon 5 is trash? Are they saying that Indiana Jones is trash? Are they going to be saying are they going to be saying that Gears, when they get Gears, that Gears is trash? Because right now they're not talking about Forza Horizon 5 being trash, are they? They're praising it. It's one of the #1 games that been sold over there. I think it's sold over 2 million copies, I believe, over there. Our games. See, guys, listen. When you go in their comment section, give them that work. Give them that work because they deserve it. They don't even have an identity anymore. It's pitiful. PlayStation does not have an identity anymore. Don't tell me God of War. I don't want to hear God of Swords, God of War. What is it called? The Less of Us. All these games. Okay, I don't want to hear it. Spider-Man. And all that. I don't want to hear it. Spider-Man is old. Spider-Man is washed up. Once you play one Spider-Man, you played them all, guys. Once you played one Spider-Man, you played them all. All right? I don't want to hear it anymore. They used to tout to the roof about Spider-Man. Spider-Man this, Spider-Man that, Spider-Man this, Spider-Man that. Once you play one Spider-Man game, you play them all. You know how your boy Sega Man knows? Because I own Spider-Man games on a 360. I own Spider-Man games on the original Xbox. I own Spider-Man game on Sega CD. I own Spider-Man game on Atari. I own Spider-Man games on the Sega Genesis. Once you play the Spider-Man game, you played them all. Okay, and I'm not saying that the Spider-Man games on those systems weren't good, because they were. But it is what it is. Sony, you need to come up with something new and fresh, and you can't. These games that they came out with, the free-to-play games, are failing right now. Those games are failing right now. Okay, they're failing. All right, you better do your homework, man. Game of the year. It's cause SOM takes risk. That's more devs need to make. It's true. They do take risk. You have to take risk. You have to take risk. Okay? You do. You have to take risks. Look, I tried those games. See, people say to me, "Oh, you just hate on PlayStation and you don't even have the games." I had the games. I had them on the PS3. I had those games. I had Uncharted. I had God of War. Okay, I tried the God of War on the PS4. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, I didn't like it. Okay, no, I'm not sorry. I didn't like it. I got it from the library. I put it in the PS4, and the PS4 sounded like it was going to take off into outer space to meet up with the with the cosmonauts. That's how loud it sounded. You know what I mean? It was boring. Okay, I tried Horizon Forbidden West or whatever. I tried it. I tried those games. I just didn't like them. I don't like them. There's people out there that like them. That's fine. Okay, but it's nothing new. You don't have nothing coming out. Xbox has all the games. PlayStation got no games. PlayStation got our games. That's what you got to call it from now on. The sloppy second station. It is the sloppy second station. Okay, when you go into their chat, say, "How you liking our sloppy station? How you liking our sloppy seconds with the sloppy station system?" Because that's what it is. The sloppy station 5. Sloppy second station 5 or something like that. Because that's what they're getting. They're getting our old games, and our old games are making money over there. That's bringing more money to where, guys? To where? Back over here to Xbox, so we can get more studios, so we can acquire more devs, so we can get more games in Game Pass. It's bringing more money to us. There's a rumor going around that I think Xbox, they're going to be hosting a Sega segment. I'm going to come out and I'm going to say this right now, and I could be wrong. Okay, I'm going to put my Xbox Koofy hat on. Tinfoil Koofy hat. I think Microsoft is going to buy Sega. Okay, I believe that. I really believe that. I've said this in the past, guys, but Sega and Microsoft have a really close relationship. Me and Hebot have talked about this, man. I think that they're going to buy Sega, or if they're not, they're going to buy part of Sega or something like that. I think there's something in the works, and it's in the background. It's not being talked about. I really believe that we might see a surprise when we see the show. I think Microsoft is going to buy Sega, man. I really believe it. I think they're going to do something like, if they don't buy them, they're going to go half partnership, maybe buy half of Sega or something. They're going to do something like that. I really believe that they're going to buy Sega. I kind of believe that's where it's leading to. That's the next company they're going to buy, is Sega. And then look, they get free autonomy. They get to do whatever they want. They can be creative and do whatever they want. Guys, imagine Sega's IP over here. Alien Storm, right? Altered Beast, Streets of Rage, which is already here. But just think of the IP that never came out, the ones that didn't come out. Toe Jam and Earl, I think, was on the 360. But I'm talking about other IP like Eternal Champions, which was a great fighting game. It would be awesome to see a 2005 version of Eternal Champions, one of the best 2D fighting games ever. I actually like that better than Mortal Kombat. And Mortal Kombat was my favorite 2D fighter. Okay, it wasn't Street Fighter. Everybody and their mother liked Street Fighter. Mine was actually Streets of Rage, But Eternal Champions, that would be great. If they brought over all the Shinobis, all that stuff like that, man. There was a great game on there. I think it wasn't made by Sega though. But there's IP that they're sitting on, guys. A lot of IP that they're sitting on that can be revamped on Xbox. That would be great. That would be great. That would be awesome. Game of the Year. Xbox is the only one making new IP, and that's true. Man, he sounds like a version of my brother Unlimited. It's true. They're the only ones making new IP, and you got people complaining. Here's the thing, Ren. Here's the thing. Every time that Microsoft brings out a new game to everybody to play, right? We're all hyped and everything. South of Midnight, oh, it's trash. It's DEI. It's just not that great. Oh, it's boring. It's just not that great. Expedition 33 is trash. Oblivion. Oh, they always got to make something up. They always got to make something up, man. Diablo, Reapers of Souls. You know what I mean? Like I said, South of Midnight. Different games like that, brother. They always got to make up something, brother. Always. They always got to make up something, man. We got that new Ninja Turtles Unleashed game on here you can play on Ultimate Game Pass. Salvage Planet, the new version that they have on there, man. Warhammer Vermintide. Doom the Dark Ages. This is what I'm talking about. What all do they have over there? What all do they have on Sony, right? I could turn on my PS4 right now. There ain't shit on there. There's not. I turn it on when I get time, and I might get a few cheap side-scrolling shmup games because I'm a shmup addict. I have a lot of shoot 'em up games and stuff like that. But that's it. I bought a few games for the PS4. I did. I got a few games for the PS4, but they're shoot 'em up games. The Darius collection, the Darius, whatever you want to call it. I got those. There's nothing else that really interests me. I don't like God of War. I don't. Gran Turismo is trash. I can say that because I played it. I played the Gran Turismo, guys, that they had free on the PS4. It's trash. It doesn't hold a candle to Forza Motorsport. It doesn't. It does not hold a candle to Forza Motorsport. It doesn't. It doesn't even look near as good as it. Forza Horizon 5 destroys every racing game they have over there. You just had Police Simulator added to Ultimate Game Pass. You just had the fire fighting simulator added. You just had Retro Classics added that I love. It's Xbox's version of Retro Classics where you can play Atari 2600 games and different games from other systems and PC classic games that are on here. Microsoft is making moves, brothers, and Xbox sisters. They're making moves. Xbox girls. You know, they're making moves right now. And they're still out here trying to destroy Xbox. You can't. Xbox forever, man. You can't not destroy it. It ain't going nowhere. Just like Phil Spencer said, everything's an Xbox. Do you know what he means by that? PlayStation is an Xbox. It is. Our games are over there. And they don't have no identity no more. The what do they call it? The PlayStation Xbox or the it doesn't have no identity anymore. Everybody's enjoying our games over there. They are denying history when they say South of Midnight is that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about when they say stuff like that. You know what I mean? They're denying history. That is a fantastic game, guys. Listen, if you are a Caucasian or white gamer, always welcome. Okay? I'm not racist. Always welcome. I don't care what ethnicity you are. I could rock out with you if you're gamer. You can be Indian. Okay? You can be Native American. You can be Eskimo. If you are a gamer, man, I rock out with you. A true gamer, not somebody that just likes one system and talks crap about the other one and just talks only crap on that one system and they're trolls. No. Okay? I don't accept you. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. Yes, I bleed green, but I'm a gamer. I collect video game systems. My brothers know, everybody knows what Sega Man does. I do videos on it. Okay? And I appreciate you guys when you come and you watch my videos or you watch my live streams. I really appreciate every each one of you. It doesn't matter how many people. It could be 5 people in here. I don't care. I don't need hundreds of people. If hundreds of people want to come in and watch me show you vintage video games or talk about old school systems that I have, guys, or Xbox or whatever, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I do it for the love of gaming. I love gaming. Okay? I'm not saying that everything is bad about PlayStation. I'm not. I'm a gamer at the end of the day. I like some of their old retro shoot 'em ups and stuff like that. I like that stuff. You know what I mean? I have a PlayStation 2. You know, they're even saying, you know what they're saying? I'm going to read your comments in a minute, Ren. You know what they're saying right now, brothers? This is what they're saying right now out here in the gaming community. And these are PlayStation fans. What's up, Rain G4 in the house? That's my mod right there, Rain. So if anybody tries to get slick, Rain will take care of you. Rain will definitely take care of you. Rain and Unlimited will take care of your ass, you know? What's up, Big Rain? Do you know what they're actually saying right now out here in the gaming community? They're saying that the PlayStation 4 is better than the PlayStation 5. I believe it. These are guys that are PlayStation owners. They have the PS5 Pro. They still have their PS4s. They're saying that the PlayStation 4 is better than the PlayStation 5. What do you think about that? They're out there saying that. The PlayStation 4, they were saying, has way more games and we're doing more things than this PS5 Pro and all that's doing right now. They're saying the PS4 is better than the PlayStation 5 Pro. This is what they're saying. I'm not saying it. What's up? They're saying it. So let's read Ren and Brother Rain's comments here. Then I'm going to get going here in a little bit, guys, in a little bit. I just want to come and check in with the Xbox fam. But they're saying all kind of stuff, actual history. And folks, yes, he says, I'm seeing some negative about the Xbox showcase of the PS5 ports, and I really question if they are gamers. I'm right along with you, Ren, on that. I'm right along. Listen, Ren, we've been going through this since day one, 2013, with Papa Xbox One. They call it the VCR box. They call it the Frankensteiner box because it looks it's a box. It's an Xbox. Okay, it's supposed to look like that, right? It's supposed to look like that. Yes, it was a little big and stuff, but it was supposed to look like that, brother. You know what I mean? And it was a great system, even though it's an older generation of Xbox. It was a great system. Then they came out with the Xbox One S, which was phenomenal, but they came out with the first 4K Blu-ray player in it that was affordable. Did Sony PlayStation 4 give you that? No. It was the original Xbox One S. It's not the PlayStation 4. Microsoft has done leaps and bounds to accommodate, all right, and comfort their fan base and consumers. They have done They have done more than they can ever do. These other gaming companies like Nintendo and PlayStation don't give you nothing. You guys see it. When you see the Nintendo Switch, you have to buy that bundle to get a game. It's expensive as heck to get that. You don't get anything. You don't. When you get a new PlayStation 5 Pro, okay, what do you get with it? You get nothing with it. Okay? When you get an Xbox Series S or X, you get Ultimate Game Pass in there, right? You might get 1 month, 3 months, but you get something in there with it to try Ultimate Game Pass. You have games to play for a month, and then you can decide if you want. Look, they had a sale going on right now where you can go back on and buy Ultimate Game Pass Core for $1. Is Sony PlayStation with PlayStation Plus giving you that option? With PlayStation Plus, can you get it for $1? Is PlayStation Plus, Sony, Porter Roach? Hey, Porter Roach, is PlayStation Plus right now giving you a free where you can play PlayStation Plus or get PlayStation Plus right now for $1? Are they doing that? They should be, because they copy everything Microsoft does anyway, right, Porter Roach? They got washed by Josh, right, Porter Roach? Are they doing that right now? They're not doing that right now. You're never going to see that. You're never going to see that. You're never going to see that. Okay, Roach said, Rain says, sliding through. I will slide in the comments. He says, what's up, Sega Man? Ren says, there are theories in the Xbox street. There are theories in the Xbox streets that Sony will abandon first-party development. Really? Wow. Rain says PS4 had a lot going back then. PS5, not so much. PS5 don't have all the IP they had on PS4. They had first, second, third party. And Rain is right. And there's people out here right now, guys, in the gaming streets that are saying that the PS4 is better. They're saying it out here in the streets, guys. It's not me damage controlling. It's not me being a fanboy. There's people out here that want to be fanboys. There's a dude out here right now, right? I'm not going to say their names. He says that there's PlayStation fanboys and Xbox fanboys, but he's a Nintendo Switch fanboy. He is. He's a Nintendo Switch fanboy. You could tell. All right? You could tell he is. All right? Everybody's not going to take advice from you. Okay? We could watch your channel and think you're cool, with some of the stuff that you say, but you're not right. You're not right on everything. You say, go to your channel. You got the facts. You got the numbers. You got this and that. You know what I mean? That's what all of them channels say. You don't have the facts from Microsoft. Okay? You got theory facts that are coming out from people that do videos and think they know what Microsoft sold. Okay, you're never going to get the numbers. And you guys say, well, I wonder why I just don't show the numbers. I wonder why I just don't show the numbers. Because they're a business and they know what they're doing. That's why everybody follows and copies what Microsoft does. Right, Sony? Right, Porter Roach? Your preferred console copies everything that Microsoft does. You guys can deny it all right. You guys can deny it all night because you know I'm right. Right, Xvox? Right, Xvox? You ball-headed, Ajax-looking, maxi-zoom dweeby? Right? He's an idiot. That dude's an idiot. Guys, go blow up his comment section when you go in there. Blow his comments. This guy's an idiot. He don't know what he's talking. This guy's an idiot. Watch Gamster's videos. He just did a new video on him, clowning him. He's an idiot, man. This guy's an idiot. He don't know what he's talking. Xbox is dead. Yeah, line them up. Line them up, Xbox. Line them up. Xbox Game Pass is garbage. Yeah, they're not doing nothing out here. This dude he just says stuff that spews out of his mouth. He just sounds such like an idiot. You got that old folk music playing in the background back in the old Irish days where people jump and hop around with their kilts on and stuff like that and things. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, dude, he acts like we're in a pilgrimage age. You know what I mean? He actually looks like he's from that age with that bald head. You know what I mean? That little bald head of his that he has, the bald-headed idiot that don't know what he's talking about when it comes to gaming. He just regurgitates everything everybody else says. That's the thing, guys, about the PlayStation ponies, right? That do videos like Reforged Trash, Dreamcast Lies. You know, he don't even know where his girlfriend's at half the time, right? Right, Dreamcast Lies? All these guys, right, regurgitate each other's stuff and spin it on their own in their own way. That's all they do. That's all they do. Dreamcast Lies is another idiot that comes out here and just says the dumbest stuff. No, I don't think that the Sony PlayStation is going to do good unless we have more Xbox games on there. And then my girlfriend, she's going to actually go out and buy me the Switch 2, you know, when she goes on a whole stroll, and she'll come back with the money so I can get my Switch 2. And then I think we'll do good, guys, you know. So you guys have a great day. I really thank you for coming, and please subscribe to me, and thank you for watching my videos. He talks like he got PlayStation balls in his mouth. That's what he sounds like he got blue balls all in his mouth. He sounds like a complete moron and idiot out here. I'm just saying, that's what he sounds like. You know, he makes an idiot out of himself. You know what I mean? He don't know what he's talking about either. Oh, yeah, don't buy the Switch 2 because it's this and that. Meanwhile, you know he's going to go out there and buy it, right? Or he's going to have his girlfriend buy it for him. You know what I mean? Or something like that. He's telling people, oh, the Switch is doing this and the Switch is doing that, and I don't agree with this and all this and that. But you know he's going to go get it. He's going to go get it. But meanwhile, he's telling people out here in the gaming community not to buy it. What a moron and an idiot. You know what I mean? He is. These guys are idiots. All they do is regurgitate things that other people say. They say nothing new. Guys, if you're going to stay being a troll, you need to come up with some new material. Like, seriously. Porter Roach, all you guys, your brother, you know, Reforged Trash, Dreamcast Lies, all you guys. What's the other guy's name? I forgot the other guy's name, man. That idiot that thinks he got bear muscles all the time. MBG or whatever the hell his name is, dude. Sit down. You ain't nobody. Sit down, boy. Act like you got some muscles, like you're going to do something to somebody, man. You need to sit down. You know what I mean? You ain't going to do nothing to nobody. Coming on here on your videos like you tough, like you're going to do something to somebody. You better go sit down somewhere. You ain't tough. You ain't tough trying to talk with your chest. You better put your little chest back in. I don't care how much weight you lift. You ain't nothing, boy. I'm talking to an OG out here, boy. You'll get slammed. You ain't nothing. Nobody's scared of you. Coming out here talking with your chest. You ain't nothing. Get the hell out of here with that bull crap. You another dummy out here. You and Dreamcast dummy and all you guys trying to always destroy and make a mockery out of Xbox. You know, that MBG dude, he used to be an Xbox dude. He used to be an Xbox dude. There's an example of a turncoat, right? You little punk. You're a turncoat, you little punk. You're a punk. I ain't saying nothing. I ain't cursing at you. I'm saying it in decent ways. You're a punk. You're a punk, man. Trying to talk with your chest about gaming. You better get out of here. Nobody's scared of you, fool. You won't come out in this gaming streets and talk like that now, will you? Yeah, I know you won't. I know you won't. You ain't gonna come out and talk to nobody like that face to face, are you? Yeah, I know you won't. Anyway. Don't follow these guys. Don't follow these guys. You know what I mean? Don't follow them. Xbox brothers, Xbox girls. Don't follow these guys, man. They're just, all they do is try to destroy anything that we watch. When a show comes out, just like Ren and everybody said, they're going to try to destroy the show. You'll see. Oh, what's the game coming out, guys, that everybody's waiting for? What's the game coming out, guys, that everybody's waiting for right now? Let's see what Ren said. PlayStation barely releases games anymore, like one a year. Yeah, it's true. How about their real fan base? Look, the Outer Worlds 2. They're gonna make a mockery of it. Watch. They're out there saying that Redfall is trash. Do you know that they're still out there today, Xbox brothers, saying that Redfall is trash? I like Redfall. It was a great game. I didn't beat it, but from what I played of the game, They're trying to say that Redfall was a failure and that's trash. It's a different type of game. It was something that came out that was fresh and new. I don't see Sony or Nintendo doing that. All they keep doing is making remake games. That's all they keep doing. What new has Sony and Nintendo really brought out? What have they brought out that's real brand new, super brand new, fresh IP? The only one that's bringing out fresh IP to you is Xbox. I'm not hating. I'm telling you the truth. They're the ones bringing out the new fresh IP. It's not Sony or Nintendo. With Game Pass, you get games in here every week. You get games in here every week. Every week. And you don't have to pay 1 red cent. Then you have guys say, well, ain't you paying for it when you go get the Ultimate Game Pass? I mean, you're paying. Come on, man. If you get 1 month of Ultimate Game Pass right now, I think it's $19.99 right now. Oh my God. Oh, wasn't it $15? Oh my God. I can't believe it went up $5. Oh my God, $4. Oh, the world's over. Xbox is dead. The reason why, dummies, that it went up, it's making money. Okay? You're getting games in here every week. Each one of these games right now that are in Game Pass are at least $30 to $40 a piece. Some of these are $20. Some of these are $50. Okay? $60, $70. Doom Dark Ages. I think it's a $60, $70 game. Call of Duty, $100 game. Okay? I'm looking at it right now. Expedition 33, Oblivion, Ninja Turtles, Division. All these games in here are 20 and up. If you want to buy them, if you want to actually buy these games a piece, okay. Like the new one that's in here now, Crypt Custodian, $15.99. Page Simulator, $14.99. What's this game here? Metaphor, Refresio by Atlas, $55.99. Okay. Let's do this one real quick. Which one is it? Let's see. Doom, $70. Doom Dark Ages. Okay, games like this. The Ninja Turtle, Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutants Unleashed, $31.99. Okay, all these games in here. Expedition 33, $44.99. So if you're paying $19.99 a month, ain't nothing. Ain't nothing compared to what the games I just told you the prices are. These guys are idiots out here. With PlayStation, those prices I name you, with the games that they have, you have to pay that price. You're not going to get that over there. But you get that over here. You know why? Because we're eating good over here. That's why. Xbox for the win. If you want to experience gaming, guys, because I got to get going. I got stuff I got to do today. If you want to experience good gaming, guys, for a value, for your dollar that you work hard for, it's Xbox. Just like Hebot said in an old video, it's time to buy an Xbox. It's time to invest in the Xbox ecosystem. You're not going to get no better gaming on console out of all the consoles. It's Xbox. Okay, it just is. Okay, yes, the PlayStation 5 Pro. Yes, it can play certain games and stuff that look very, very good on it. And I'm not saying that. I'm not going to not damage control. There is games that on there that if you watch the videos and stuff like that looks really good. It shows you the power of it. Like they were comparing, I forgot the game. They're comparing this one game that was on PC to the PlayStation 4 Pro, and I didn't see any difference. Now, I have to give them that. That's cool. That's good. That's good, okay? But that's only one game. That's only one game, brothers. And Xbox girls, that's only one game. Xbox has a plethora of games. And Game Pass. Double Fine and them are working on games. We got these studios that are working on games. We got more games that are coming. And look, it's so hard to catch up to your backlog. Because every time you go to Xbox Ultimate Game Pass, there's a boop, there's another game added in there. Boop, there's another game tomorrow. Boop, there's another game next week. Boop. Whoop, there's another game that a couple days later. Add it to Ultimate Game Pass. It's worth you getting 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass. Oh my God, it's $60. One game I named for you on here is $60 versus 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass. Are you an idiot? One game versus 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass where games come in there every other week. You can't beat that. You can't beat that. Sony knows and Nintendo knows that they can't beat that. They're not going to give you games like that. They're not going to put Mario Kart or Mario Brother. If they had, let's say PlayStation and Nintendo, let's say Nintendo had Nintendo Game Pass. They're not going to put their games in their day and date. You think they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. PlayStation Game Pass, God of War, Spider-Man, Last of Us, Uncharted. They're not going to put those games in their day and date. Resistance, the game I like. I love Resistance. Now I have to give Sony that. I like sci-fi shooters. Resistance it's like a Gears of War clone. You can tell it's Gears of War-esque if you play it. You can tell. If you're a gamer and you are Gears head like me, you could tell they tried to copy Gears with Resistance. It's a good knockoff. If you want to play a good knockoff shooter on the Sony systems is Resistance, okay? One game versus 3 months of Ultimate Game Pass. The PlayStation would not do it. The Nintendo's not going to do that for you. They're not. They're not going to put their games in their day and date. They're just not going to do it. If they did that, they would make more money. I believe that, well, I don't know. They might. Because PlayStation guys don't buy games. They play free-to-play games with microtransactions. That's what they play. It's the truth. NBA 2K, Fortnite, Roadblocks, Minecraft. You know where they're making their money? Microtransactions. They don't buy games like that. They play the free-to-play games. I know. Trust me, I know. I have talked to kid gamers, and they tell me what they play. That's all I'm going to tell you. Because they know I'm a gamer. Don't see me with my Xbox hat on. Don't ask me questions. And then I'll ask them questions. What do you like to play? What systems do you play on? And they tell me. I know what they're playing. Okay? And it's not their IP. Sony, it's not Sony's IP that they're not playing God of War like that. They're not playing Spider-Man like that at all. I hate to burst your bubbles, Sony PlayStation trolls and bots. They're not playing those games like that. I know. And I'm not telling you how I know. I know they're not. I know they're not. They're playing Fortnite. They're playing Roadblocks. They're playing games with microtransactions, all free-to-play games. I'm not saying they never beat or played Spider-Man and God of War, but when you ask them, it's not those games they mention. Your flagship games, they don't mention those at all. They definitely don't mention Gran Turismo. They don't mention games like that at all. It's the free-to-play games with microtransactions that they're playing. That's why you guys are hurting, and you need Xbox sloppy second games over there to keep you afloat. You know? Right now, it's pitiful over there. They have no identity. Our games are making you look good. How's that feel, Sony? How's that feel that Forza Horizon 5 is putting a nice shine on you? You're on a pedestal right now because of an Xbox game. See, I told you guys, Xbox is playing chess right now, and we're winning. You can believe all the stuff you want with you can believe, oh, well, the Xbox Series X didn't sell good. Oh, they're in trouble. They're not selling good. It's the software. It's the software. How many times I got to tell you guys this? You can keep coming out making videos and making podcasts for 2 hours about how the Series X and S are not selling. It's not about the console, dummies. It's about the software. And our software, you better beware, is killing Sony with the game right now. You're getting killed. We're killing you softly. We are. Whether you want to believe it or not, we're killing you softly. And you guys did it. You know how you guys did it? Should I refresh your memory? I mean, you're not that smart. Let me do a recap for you. Let me put up my Xbox flashcards so you guys can remember. Maybe you can keep it in your memory when I tell you this, okay? Xbox got no games. Xbox is the 720p box. Xbox got no power. Xbox online all the time. TV, 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 TV. Remember that? You remember that? Do you remember now? Oh, it's coming back to you now, right? Yeah, I had to teach you. It's coming back to you now, right? Now let's fast forward and let's look at the new flashcards, kids. Let's look at the new flashcards now. Xbox is dominating in software sales. Xbox is dominating in gaming. Xbox is dominating Ultimate Game Pass. Xbox is dominating you with our games on your system because you're bringing more money over here. It's 30-70. You get 30% and we get 70%. How does that feel? How does that feel to you? Huh? How does that feel? Ask Phil. Everything's an Xbox. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, man. Now, the true PlayStation guys are upset. I know true PlayStation guys. I know true PlayStation guys that only play on PlayStation, and they don't like this way. They don't like the way of Sony. They don't like what's going on today. They don't. They do not like, and they're not out here making videos all the time. They're not out here having Xbox in their mouth. Xbox, 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 Xbox. They don't have Xbox in their mouth like you guys do. And these are real Sony fans that collect Sony PlayStation 5, have a plethora of PlayStation 4 games, PlayStation controllers that are really cool, and PlayStation systems. These are guys that just play games. And I know because I'm a collector. I talk to them. You guys think I hate Xbox and Nintendo, but I talk to them. And they're not, they're laughing. What they're doing is laughing at you being stupid on YouTube, Porter Roach, and getting washed, Porter Roach, by Josh. They just laugh at you. And the Xbox brothers are going to keep coming at you in your comment section because I see them out there. I see them on certain platforms. I'm not going to name them, but I see them on there, on there debating them about Xbox and telling them about Game Pass, and they get real mad about it. You know what I mean? Whoa, that's not true. That's not true. Nintendo this and PlayStation that. These Xbox guys are giving them that work. And so is the PC guys. You got the PC guys involved now. Ain't no turning back now. Ain't no stomping us now. You know what I mean? Xbox is the best box. It is. It just is. If you want the best value for your buck, it's Xbox, man. It definitely is. I'm not saying you can't like PlayStation or Nintendo. If you do, that's cool. I told you I like them. I have the systems. Okay, I don't have a PS5 and I'm not buying one. I'm not buying a PS Pro either. I'm not buying that system. I got a PlayStation 4 Slim that I bought on a trade. I traded in stuff. I hardly had to pay anything for it. I think I paid $15 for it out of my pocket, honestly. I had a bunch of stuff to trade in that I had copies of and different things I got to my exchange. And I end up paying $15. And I think I had maybe a trade slip I had extra money on from another trade. That's how I got my PS4. I paid $15. 15 smackaroos for my PS4 Slim. And I'm happy. I'm satisfied. I am. There you go. You got some money. You got $15 out of me, Sony. You know what I mean? And the games I found, too, they were dirt cheap. I found them at flea markets, $2, $3, $4, in the case and everything. There's a little bit more money. You know what I mean? Like I said, they have nothing for me over there. They don't. I'm not knocking people that like PlayStation. They're welcome here in the chat. Now, if you act up in the chat, you'll get handled by the Xbox brothers. Big shouts out to Toolman55. What's up, Toolman? He probably at work doing things. Big shouts out to him. Big shouts out to Gogo Pole. Another good brother. Big shouts out to Smitty Smith, Killer Chauvin, Big B Money, all these guys. You know what I mean? Craig Simmons TV. Shouts out to the chat, man. I'm going to get out of here, guys. But yeah, just to let you know, man, go watch that video on Gamster's channel, man. Porter Rock got washed. He got the Josh wash, man. He was putting him on blast. He was looking stupid out here in the streets. Rain G4 said, see, Microsoft knows this was coming. That's why Game Pass exists. Phil told us in 2013 that games are getting expensive to make, which is true. No one listened. That's why putting games everywhere makes more money, which is true. What's up, Gogo Paul? He heard me talking. What's up, Gogo Paul? What's up, brother? Good to see you, my man. I came in late. I will rewind. Cool, brother. Hey, it's good to see you. Hey, listen. I want to try to get together with Brother Sega Forever. I'm going to actually text him. I'm going to see if he wants to see when he's going to do another podcast here. Maybe we'll look for like this weekend or something. Maybe you can come on with us, Gogo Pole, and do a broadcast with us, man. We'll see what he's doing. You know, if he's not busy with the Wrecking Crew podcast. But guys, I'm going to shout out the chat. I'm going to go back up to the top and shout out all the chat, and I'm going to get going. So I want to give a big shout out to Adidas 20. Check out Adidas 20, man. That's his. We just he's my friend now on Xbox. Adidas 20, man. Really cool brother out here. Big shouts out to him. Thank you, Adidas, for coming by, brother. I really appreciate you, man. My brother, Unlimited Productions, man. Always giving you that work. See, Unlimited Productions only does podcasts and videos. He just did an unboxing. Brother Unlimited just did an unboxing. I think other Brother Unlimited, I went through his channel. I got to watch again. I think he did an unboxing of a new controller he got. Go check out Brother Unlimited's channel with the Unlimited Truth. When we do the Unlimited Truth, go check him out. Big B Money in the house. Thank you, Big B, for coming. And big Xbox supporter right there. Xbox brother that bleeds green. Big B Money in the house, man. Ren, thank you for coming, man. Please come back and join us, brother. Another Xbox brother in the house and gamer all around is Big Ren, Rain, G4, and last but not least, my brother, Gogo Pole. And remember, guys, listen. When you go out and them busters, if them busters are live, go out there and give them that work. Give them that work. Because they're trying to destroy Xbox and they just can't do it. You cannot destroy a $6, $7, $8 trillion company. You can't. Microsoft, if they want to, can swallow up Nintendo and PlayStation as a whole together. They cannot do nothing. Xbox is, like Phil said, everything's an Xbox. Just ask Sony PlayStation, man. Because it's everywhere. It's on your Fire Stick. It's on your phone. It's on your laptop. It's going to be on a handheld. Yeah, and then they're talking about that. They said Xbox is dead because they're holding the handheld back. Shut up. Just shut up. Dreamcast, trash. It's dead because of that. Because they're holding it. They're putting it on a backlog for right now. Now the Xbox is definitely dead because the handheld ain't coming up. Shut up, dummy. Go find out where your girlfriend is. You know? Go do something productive. Go find her. You know what I mean? But anyways, guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thanks for coming and joining me today, man. Go check out that video from Gamester, man. Your boy Porter Rock got washed on his own damn stream on his own channel, man. That dude is bugging. You should see his eyes. He was bugging out. His eyes were bugging out like he needed a fix, man. You got to go check it out, man. That pony bot was bugging out. You lost, Porter Rock. Take that L. Peace and love, guys. Xbox for life. We don't die. We multiply. And remember, baby, we're eating good over here. Oh, yeah, and guys, there is no power greater than X. And from now on, the podcast is called Xbox Forever Podcast, man. I will not change it. That is the name of the podcast, and it will never change again. That is it. I promise. It is the new name for my podcast, guys. It's Xbox Forever Podcast. Peace, guys. Have a good week. Keep gaming, man. And, oh, yeah, jump in. Peace.